Well, butter my biscuits and call me Aunt Mimi. Look who's done slithered up to my porch, looking more guilty than a fox with feathers in its teeth. Come on now, sugar. Park your home wrecking behind in this here rocking chair and let's have us a little come to Jesus meeting about your wandering ways. So I hear you've been sneaking around with my man like a raccoon in a corn crib. You're playing with fire hotter than a cast iron skillet on a July afternoon, huh? Honey, you've stirred up more trouble than a hornet's nest in a hurricane. Now I reckon you might be doing this because you're feeling emptier than a rain barrel in a drought. Maybe you figure if you can't find happiness in your own pasture, you'll just hop the fence to someone else's. Or perhaps you're just plain selfish, like a hog at the feed trough. But listen here, my little homewrecker. Stealing someone else's man is like trying to keep a greased pig. It's messy, it's wrong, and sooner or later, it's going to slip right out of your hands. You're playing a game more dangerous than leapfrog with a unicorn. Here's what you're going to do. First off, you got to cut ties faster than a farmer culling a disease crop. End it cleaner than a whistle and quicker than a hiccup. This ain't a soap opera, it's real life and real hearts are on the line. Try finding your own happiness instead of snatching someone else's. It's like digging your own well. It takes work, but at least the water's yours fair and square. And for the love of all that's holy, take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. You're better than this, sugar. You're acting lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut. And I know you've got it in you to rise above. Now, if you're worried about being alone, remember that it's better to be alone and right with yourself than to be in a tangle of lies thicker than kudzu on an old barn. Go on and scoot. Take this advice and let it sink in deeper than a tick on a lazy hound. And next time you feel like your heart's leading you astray, just come on back to this porch. We'll have ourselves a nice tall glass of sweet tea and figure out how to mend your ways. Remember, darling, karma's like a boomerang. What goes around comes around, and it usually hits harder on the return trip. You've got more potential than a field full of seeds in springtime. Don't let your loneliness or selfishness turn you into something you'll regret. Now, who wants to hear about the time your Aunt Bessie caught her man stepping out? That woman turned into a force of nature fiercer than a tornado in a trailer park. Sometimes the best thing you can do is learn from other folks' mistakes before you make them yourself. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all our future videos. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. Links are below. And remember, you can also connect with me on Patreon for exclusive content and behind the scenes access. Thanks again for being part of our community.